Hey there everyone and welcome back to KarotKraft. I am Knife and I am here with episode number 9. I can't believe I'm already at episode number 9. It's kind of gone crazy. We're at the shopping district at the moment. I'm just going to go and quickly check my profits and see if I've made any money in my various shops. None there. I think that's going to be a very dry shop, unfortunately. And it's the first shop that I built. But let's go see what we've got over here. I haven't actually picked up the profits from the last episode, so what we see here is also going to include everything from the last episode. So that was end rods, 1 diamond so far. Okay, no birch sales, no dark oak sales. Okay, still the 4 diamonds for the chiseled bookshelves. Oh, I think I made a few extras on that, so that's good. So the bookshelves are quite popular, which is nice. And let's go see if I made any sales at my latest shop, which I didn't build on camera. It's currently in the pop-up shop phase, but luckily for me, I plan on using these pods inside the main buildings for the shops, so I don't have to tear them down. Well, I will have to tear some of them down, but not all of them. I have since got round to doing the end crystal shop, which is this, with the end crystal floating safely inside there where nobody can accidentally punch it. And let's see, I've made some sales on end crystals. I have posted a disclaimer in the Discord, which basically states that I accept no responsibility for potential death or loss or property damage. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sets of 3 end crystals. I'm doing sets of 3 end crystals because you need 4 end crystals to summon the dragon. So technically they would need to buy 3 sets if they wanted to summon the dragon twice. So that is nice. 30 diamonds already on end crystals. And I've got a split of 50% with dodge, so that will be 50% of the profits for that. But dodge is supplying me with the gas tiers, so that's fine. It means I've not had to set up a farm for that, and he gets to do all the AFKing, whereas I don't. So that is nice. I like that. That is looking good for profit. So I'm gonna head back to the base and add them into my ledger. There it is. There is my current totals for the various different shops. So that is nice. So far I've got 26 on the for the breeze rods. End rods are currently at 10. The end crystals are currently at 35, and we've got 20 diamonds for bookshelves and chiseled bookshelves, and then 21 diamonds for the logs, which actually currently that's put me diamonds at my end crystals at the highest thing, but it's not. It's the breeze rods are a bit close behind, but I don't think I'm going to be selling them as much anymore. I don't know about that, so don't want to say eel buckadaves. Let's go back and pop you back in there. In today's episode, it is time that I tackle the library. I'm going to be building the library here. and this is where the literature collective is going to be. I'm not sure yet whether or not I'm going to have it butting against the edge of the river over here, almost in a sort of Houses of Parliament sort of style thing where it kind of butts against there, or I might just have like the sort of like a walkway going there, which would be quite nice. But it's going to be quite large. I've kind of marked out roughly where it's going to be. It's definitely going to be grander than this, and I'm actually going to do it 2 stories as well. So this is kind of 2 stories in one sense, but it's actually going to be much taller than the guild. I'm not going to do as much of the sort of time-lapsey stuff that I did last time for it. I'm just going to come back and talk about what I've been doing so that I can just focus on getting this built. And for each stage, so I'll come back when I've done the foundation, I'll come back when I've done the first layer, the second layer, and that sort of thing, and just talk about my decisions going forward. So I suppose I best just get started. So I'm back, and I have done the footprint and also took it upon myself to just bring up the walls a little bit. I decided that this one I kept sort of lower to the ground, but this one I want to make it similar to how I did there, with this being a sort of foundation type thing for it. I think, if I recall, it was like 3 and then 2 in, I believe, or it might actually even be even further in. I might actually need to come up a bit more, do I? No, that's right. 1. Yeah, so if you look there, you've got this bit, and that bit, which faint. So it's like a 3. It's got 3 depths in it. So that means that I will be able to work with that, and I give that. It's a little bit cramped here, but it's kind of like that sort of Victorian style of build, really. Sort of like closest together. The horn shops are going wild at the moment, and as you can see, the shopping district is coming along nicely. But yes, I want to just get this done. I want to try and get this done by the end of this week. It's currently Saturday, so yes, I suppose I best get cracking on. I'll quickly zoom out so you can see sort of footprint that I've got going here. It's a bit different to this one. This one's a bit more rectangular, whereas I still need to fill the hole back in there. And it's actually kind of ended up a bit butterfly shape. It's actually, if you think about it, it's kind of the shape of a book. I have built up the walls, or at least the first part of the walls for the library, and also done the floor, as you can see. And I am trying to figure out what sort of accent colour I would like for the library. And I'm thinking granite will be good. It will kind of tie in nicely with that, in a way, I believe. And actually, I may even use a bit of granite here for like texturing anyway, but that's another thing. I'm gonna have to have like a little maybe stream or something where I go around and just texture stuff, because I am neglecting the texturing at the moment. I know. But as you can see here at the front, I've got sort of like this trim around here. So I'm going to put the trim in, and then I will be able to come back and do that. So let's do this first. I'll do this one with you all, and then we can come and check it out and see what it looks like. These windows at the bottom are going to be a little bit smaller than the ones on the guild initially, just purely because I think it will work a little bit better. Because if it's going to be 2 stories, I'll have the second story be a lot deep, like a bit taller than that. But that, to me, I believe, come and have a quick look there and look there. I think what I will need is, eventually when I can, I'll get some of the brick that you can get, and maybe some orange terracotta or something, I don't know. But I think at the moment, just for the sort of like pop of accent colour, that is looking good. Maybe pop you there as well, just to see what that's like. Maybe not. But I'm going to go around and add this on into the entire side and see what it's like. It's a shame that you can't get the fence. Actually, can you? One moment. Let me check. Let me double check, because I may have realised and not got this quite right. Let's just check and see. No, so you can't unfortunately get polished granite in wall form, which is a bit annoying. But let's go and basically add this accent colour around. I mean, I could potentially bring this. I just think it's still a bit too blocky. So I mean, obviously it's a blocky game, but I just think that maybe that would be better. Yeah, and then it kind of just still allows that to peek through. And then obviously we can get some glass going in there as well. So let's go and add this around to all of the windows, and also maybe here as well, just to see what that will look like. Okay, so I've been watching this build up over the last day or so, and I've just seen the cutest thing on top of this, of the beehive, of the honey shop. I nearly fell down the hole. Isn't this amazing? Like, I just can't believe it. I've just seen it. Jules, are you around? Hi Jules, can you hear me?
I can.
How's it going?
Good. How are you? Hold
I'm
on
good.
1 sec. I gotta turn you up a little. Okay.
I was building the library, and I just turned around and I saw this cute thing on top of your build. I was just like, oh my god. So you're.
It's my bee.
So now your build's got a bit of a sting in it. Wow.
I'm trying to get these wings right.
Yeah. What have you? Are you following like a model or something to do it?
I'm just kind of looking at some pictures on Google and stuff.
Yeah. There's quite a few decent builds coming up now. I think the terracotta shop's amazing.
Crazy. It's growing up real fast. I watched ducks do that whole building today.
I decided that I better get building the library so that I've at least got the footprint, and so I know where it is going to be. Because I got on and I saw that Americhick has already built like the Ark Showcase thing. I was like, I've got to be careful here, because people are going to like all of a sudden start building things, and then I'm going to end up not with any space to actually build my library. So I was like, I better get the main structure of that done.
Yeah, I still have to do a saddle shop too.
I was hoping for I was hoping for stone bricks, but not is it stone bricks? No, just the bricks that you get from like the clay balls and stuff, the brick
Yeah,
blocks.
yeah.
But Spousal's not got one of those shops ready yet, so she, hopefully she's gonna get that sorted soon, because it will tie in nicely with the granite. At the moment, I've just gone and taken up all of Angel's granite from her granite shop. So
Cool.
yeah, I just
Yeah, it's been interesting watching everything. That building over there, I think that's like beside the cactus. That one, I turned around, there was nothing there, and like 10 minutes later, I turned around and that was all there. Like,
Oh, you mean the one that's like adjacent to the guild?
yeah.
Yeah, that's the library. I built that.
Okay. I didn't even notice, and all of a sudden I turned around and there was a whole new building there.
Yeah, I started building that from when the server restarted.
Awesome.
Yeah, I was just like, I better get the footprint down, otherwise people are going to start taking up the space or whatnot. So, but yeah, to be fair, I just looked up and I saw that you'd built like the structure around your shop and everything, and then I just saw the cute little bee on top, and I just had to come over and say, oh, this looks amazing.
Thank you.
Are you going to do
It's
like
getting there. It's almost done.
Are you going to do like a flower for it as well?
I don't know. Maybe on the floor beside or something.
Yeah. Ah, nice.
It even recycles the bottles from when it auto crafts the honey block.
Yeah.
It'll recycle the bottles back up into the machine to like bottle more honey.
Sweet.
And it auto crafts the blocks and stuff.
So unless something completely breaks, you've kind of got your
self-sufficient machine.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a few things I have to hand fill, like the hives and stuff.
Yeah.
And the bottles, just making sure I have enough honey bottles, like for the honey line.
Yeah.
But yeah.
This is amazing. And it actually kind of feels like you're actually inside like a beehive. Not that obviously anybody's ever felt what it's like to be inside a beehive, but
yeah. I gotta put some lights down there too. I forgot that.
Some frog lights would be nice.
Yeah. Got its own sound effect.
Yeah. One of the things I've been neglecting on my builds recently, and if I look this way, you'll actually see a build rather than the other way, is the texturing. As you can see, I've been doing a little bit of work on the library for the texturing, because otherwise I'm going to end up having a lot of texturing to do at some point. And this is really just a nice sort of scale for me to really determine what I want to do. So I've kind of got rid of some of the tough bricks and turn them into just the normal tough, with a little bit of tough dotted around as it goes more upwards into the sky. This is to kind of signify that maybe there's more traffic here, so that there's probably going to be a bit of scuffing and that sort of stuff. And then also I've added the texturing with the actual brick blocks with the granite here as well. I might add in a few of these polished granite, so it's kind of signifies a bit of sort of a bit more of a richness that maybe in the past this building was. I don't know why that's there. That this building was sort of a bit richer in sort of the texture and things like that, and it's kind of just blown away. I mean, also the sea is coming from that direction as well, so there would be as sort of like a wind coming this way, which would make this a bit more wind swept. But I am liking how this is going. Still got quite a ways to go, and I'm hoping that I'm going to get this finished in time. But and then I've got the interiors. What I've also done as well is I have just put some signs down just for like where we can put some of the shops and things. I've got one like here, for example, just as a shop area. And these are going to be where the other members of the collective are going to be building their sort of areas. Some of them are a bit smaller, but I think it will look nice anyway. So I'm going to come back and finish up this video by doing a bit, oh, hello, by doing a bit of the interior. I need to go and light this up. That's why I brought me light box, because it's a little bit dangerous at the moment. So I'm just going to go around and put torches around here. But yeah, I'm going to come back once I'm ready to sort of do the interior, and we'll do like a concept of the interior together on this video, and then I'll come back after that once I have finished all of that up as well. I've pretty much completed the first floor of the library. Obviously, I still need to do the ceiling and everything, but I am actually really liking how I've managed to get this to turn out. The idea is that because obviously it's collective, it will sort of like evolve over time. So I might ask some of the other collaborators to, just bring their own little touch to it. So it's still a little bit bare bones at the moment, but I just really am liking how I've managed to just sort of create a little bit of an atmosphere here. And it's kind of nice and airy. And then I've also relocated the bookshelves and the chisel bookshelves to the various things. I'm keeping them at the same price for now because I am getting relatively nice, decent sales from it. I will have to put in some sort of signposting, I think, just so that when people come in, they know where things are. That is, I think, all I've got time for today's episode. But before we go, I'm just going to show you a little interaction me and Spousal had regarding the bricks, because I managed to not have to pay for the bricks. So I will say, until next time, I'll see you later.
Because I have the Savannah books too.
Oh, have you noticed I've started building the library?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe we could do a deal, because I need the bricks for the library. So that's literally the purpose for it is for the library.
Oh yeah.
So I'm actually doing the entire build for it. So maybe we could do some sort of deal. Maybe a shulker box can just fall next to your other shulkers, and some of them can end up in there for it, or something like that. Since all you're gonna have to do for the library is
put my stuff in.
Decorate a room and stuff like that.
Okay.
Have you seen the structure for the library, by the way?
I have. It's very, very pretty.
Yeah, it's gonna be it's gonna be 2-story. It's gonna be taller than the guild.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm just trying to determine whether or not I'm going to do it as open plan or have like different rooms. I did initially think of doing different rooms. I might do part of it as open plan and part of it as rooms, but I'm not 100% sure at the moment. But yeah. So do you want to meet at the library then?
Sure.
Yeah, cool. Oh, you've got an elytra, so you're pretty much easy enough to get to. Okay. Did I just see you flying? Yeah, you're going in through the entrance.
Well, I figured I should come through the door. I have 4 of this. It's just the bricks right now.
Okie dokie. Yeah. That's cool. That's cool. Are you going to set it up so that you can auto craft them into brick blocks? Into thingy blocks?
I know you need the farm that he made. It's basically clay and mud. It makes mud, turns it to clay, and then he has a duper that makes it explode, and then it goes into a mine cart and goes through the furnace to turn into brick.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Well, that should be enough for me. Are you happy to donate that to the library course?
Yes, I can.
Thank you. You may take that shulker as a thing, because I have plenty of shulker shells, so you don't have to lose your shulker box. So okay,
but
that's cool.
This build is going to be really, really nice, though.
Yeah, I'm not too sure about the floor though. Are you any good with floors?
No.
Oh,